It is a super start. So far, so very good. Valverde. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Alexander-Arnold showing great feet there, and that interception was most necessary. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Ribéry, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Messi! And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the keeper's got it again. Robertson. That's really well manoeuvred.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to reach.
This time, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Robertson. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Ribéry. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Played back in.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything. Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Valverde. Cristiano Ronaldo. Robertson picks it up out wide. And that has been knocked clear. In with the challenge. Interesting ball. And it's Ribéry. He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? That looks a cracking ball.
There will be 1 minute.
And here's Ribery. Oh, what a ball he's in here! There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Indonesia come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Shot a goal!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Corner number 2 then. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bari have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk gets a foot in here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Indonesia can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And he gets rid in a hurry. In again. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. No, again there's no way through. Fires from distance. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. There's the header! That's a half-decent try.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that could set him on his way. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good determined running there, but has a shot! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitutions taking place.
He's had a crack.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cristiano. Hits one! They've done it! And this is getting better and better.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a goal kick. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Substitution.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he thumps it clear. It's a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Coming on the field.
Tunisia perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Number 5.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
17.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Valverde! Valverde! He's had it taken off him. Valverde. Oh, good ball! And the finish! And one more try! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
8 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So there's going to be another change here. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective over the years.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
A case now of complete control.
Number 8. Federico Valverde. Coming on the field. Number 21. Erling Haaland.
And here's Foden.
Number 45.
Can he put it away? They've scored! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Number 45.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
So, what can they make of this? Robertson. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's a mighty effort! The final 5 minutes. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Haaland. Oh, it's come loose. Bardi have a free kick. And that's put paid to a promising move. Foden. And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get onto this?
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Foden.
And here's Son Heung-min. Haaland. Oh, great ball. Alexander-Arnold.
Foden.
Alexander-Arnold. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ribéry. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played back in. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the right. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi, showing good feet. Oh, well played, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and so...
It's a mighty effort! Has another go! It's there! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Numero 8.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. This is the time you need that pace.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's certainly onside here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Duda. Serdar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bradaric. Great defending, strong and determined. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Nicely spread. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yamal. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance here to counter. Serdar. Duda has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bradaric. That's tidy. Valverde. Half an hour played now. Bradaric. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, now it's a race for the ball, and that should get the job done.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. He could be in here. That'll be a throw-in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Messi. Serdar. Bradaric. Valverde. It's Ribery. Well, that pass isn't the best. Robertson.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Some first half thoughts?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Indonesia happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again then.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's had a hit! Oh, it's hit the post! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. It's run loose here. He's shifting. Chance! Serdar. Duda. Bradaric.
Pretty robust defending. been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Yamal. Valverde. And it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. There's the hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Now it's Serdar.
80.607
Oh,
spettatori.
he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk. Just about up to the hour now. Serdar. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Messi. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had it taken off him. Serdar. And the counter is on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, it's not getting there. Bradaric. And here's Messi. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found a way through. Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Climbs up big! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Ha segnato al 79esimo minuto, numero 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
Numero 5, Faraoni.
Bradaric. Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now it's Serdar. Akanji cuts it out. Now it's Serdar. So what can they make of this?
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, terrible pass. He could be in here. Ribéry, he's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Bradaric. Bradaric. Throw in. No, again there's no way through.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Serdar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ribéry. Valverde. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Son Heung-min. Serdar. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Tunisia braced for their anthem.
And this is now today's lineup.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter. And he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. But I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to.
There's the hit! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal scorer after 2 minutes is
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. That's a throw. Akanji gets over and intercepts. And he's picked it up out wide. Haaland gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And here's a shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Foden tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now, what about a counter-attack? Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And it's Son Heung-min. Decent hit! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
after 15 minutes is number 21, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Number 21.
And yes, it's him again. Tunisia find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a corner kick. And the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now it's Mbappe. Foden! Now, who's going to be first to this? Out again for a throw-in. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe. And that's off target.
Indonesia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And he's picked out the run. He's had a shot! They've scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Foden. Mbappe! That's a fabulous ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a...
He's tried one! No, it's wide.
Indonesia were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Time and again they are repelled.
There will be 3 minutes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Haaland. Indonesia finding their pass. It's Son Heung-min! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Valverde. Son Heung-min. Oh, nice touch. Cross from Robertson. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Indonesia utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at the interval from either side. Foden. Haaland. Played through for the wide man. Now it's Foden.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Van Dijk. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Can he spark a counter here? He's played him through. Van Dijk. Nicely worked. And that has been cleared. Valverde. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold looking to run onto it. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Valverde, who does have an assist to his name.
649.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Valverde fires from distance. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 20.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice sequence of passes, this. Looking tidy in possession here. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
couple of changes then in quick succession. Yamal to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Number 8, Federico Valverde. Coming on the field,
Morutan.
number 10, Yamal.
Well, now here's a good battle by... There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And that should get the job done.
Substitutions taking place.
And he can clear it away. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Has a look and plays it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Opts for safety. Akanji. A searching ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Palmer finds himself offside. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. And the counter is on. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And the ball's a good one here. And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Spread out to the left.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Robertson gets it away. Yamal pinches it off him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Foden. Foden! Oh, the ball's run
There will be
loose
5
here.
minutes added time.
Great hit! Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well timed, excellent interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he latch on to this? Morutan. No, he refuses to take the bait. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And he's taking no chances there. And that's it. Indonesia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both
Hello,
wish you a
attendees.
very good evening.
This is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make...
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's tidy. That's a decent clearance. And the counter is on. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the very solid.
Real chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's intervened well there. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's cut it out. Raya is there to clear. Robertson. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Rice. This is promising. Martinelli. And it's Messi. He's played. Now it's Havertz. Saka. Quarter of an hour played. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Valverde. He is just caressing the ball. Big header! He will be livid with himself.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ødegaard. Havertz. Now it's Saka. He's found the way through. That's good running with the ball. Out towards the flank. And he's managed to get free. Yamal. He's gone forward. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, nicely intercepted. Akanji.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Played in, terrific header! Cleared without complication. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ribéry. Now the finish! And it's in! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Number 9, Ribéry.
Tunisia grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Messi. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Messi. Rice. Ødegaard. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Valverde. He's had it taken off him. And back to the goalkeeper. Luis Skelly. Now he's off and running. Rice.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Partey. For Rice. Partey. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Saka. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy. and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And we are back underway.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Hits one! And it's hoisted clear. Ribéry. Valverde. And here's Chance! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Lewis Skelly. That's a fabulous ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ødegaard. Good purposeful running this. Great ball. Big chance! And he's following up! And that was very necessary. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Ribéry. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last...
Ødegaard! They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm up front.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Yamal. Now it's Havertz. Out to the right.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Martinelli, and the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Tunisia making another change here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
And it's Van Dijk. Sexcellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Rice. Now it's Havertz. Saka. Tunisia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Son Heung-min. Oh, they could break here. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Jorginho, and he welcomes it in. And he opts to go forward.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Van Dijk.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now the breakaway. Havertz. Saka. And he's onside. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Tunisia really could have done without this.
Substitution in progress.
The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Can he get onto this? Havertz! Great chance! And again! And that would have been game, set and match.
Saka really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
White, Saliba. Oh, what's he done? He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Has a go! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 42, Phil Foden. Phil Foden. Phil Foden.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
5 minutes to add. He's looking to set free a runner. He's got the shot away! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Gabriel. That's that, the end. Tunisia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Indonesia leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Request for support for our World
Well, thanks to
Charity
Jim.
Fund.
We both wish you a very good evening.